Are you looking for a different place to go for a honeymoon? Do you not want to just go to a resort and sit on the beach of the Bahamas? If that's not you and you are searching for something different, I've got a solution for you. Hi everyone, this is Brandy here from Ludlow, Vermont, and I wanted to show you this website. I have been looking for different honeymoon destinations because my fiance and I, we are not really the sit on the beach kind of bums. I'm afraid of swimming in the ocean. He doesn't like the sunshine. So I've really been looking at different ways, different places for honeymoon destinations. And I have come across this beautiful website, very, very thorough in all their information. And I wanted to just share that with you. Now, you can sign up for email updates and like them on Facebook. You can also contact a travel agent and call them and you can speak with them personally. So if you're having a lot of questions or you're not really sure about some things, give them a call. They're great people. They'll be willing to help you. They've got ocean cruises and river cruises. I'm going to just speak for myself, and what actually really grabbed my attention about this is taking a cruise along the rivers of Europe. It enthralled me because I love culture. I love old Europe and seeing architecture and art, and I just really was into that type of destination. And so I found this site really exciting and I wanted to share it with you. So you can select a cruise, any type of cruise, depending on your length that you want to spend out on the water, depending on your finances, and depending on what part of the world you want to go to. They've got Europe, Russia and Ukraine, and Asia. I am very much into learning about Europe, as I have said before, so let's just have a little look. Now in Europe, again, like I said, it's really depending on your different types of days and how much you'd like to spend. And it might seem a little expensive to you, but you are doing this on a boat through the rivers. They're really taking care of visas and helping you get into these countries, and you get so many meals on board, and it's all described here on their website if you want to have a lot more information, or you can have a live chat with them and ask them all the questions that you would like. So you can go for an 8-day honeymoon on the romantic Danube, or you could take 12 days and see the cities of lights from Paris to Prague. So kind of whatever it is that you and your love, your fiance are really wanting, the honeymoon should reflect that. You both shouldn't be unhappy and you should enjoy things together. So if you are very much a history buff, a culture person, like just sitting on a beach, getting a sunburn and getting afraid you're going to be eaten by a shark, like me, then I would come over here and check out this website, because this is totally a different way of planning a honeymoon and spending time together. And you can actually plan some of these into 2015. So if you're not getting married till 2015, you can plan your honeymoon this far in advance, and you can actually book it or begin to make purchases on it. And honestly, it's better to book further out for a honeymoon than it is to wait last minute, because you can get better airfare flights, you can get better stays like that. You can have time to plan. So I definitely would encourage you to just check out what they've got. And in here, they're going to tell you how many countries you're going to. There's 13 guided tours, there's 15 days, and about $3,500 per person. Okay, and it's going to tell you what day you start in, what you're going. Each day they're going to tell you what you're seeing, where you're going, and that sort of thing. They're going to also let you know if you have lunch and dinner is going to be served on board or not, or if you need to go out into the city and find that yourselves, which is half the fun with your love. You get to go and explore cities. They do have reviews here, so if other people have gone and you want to know about reviews, what people have said, then read that. You can see their ships, what ships they use for this type of sailing. There is a video here, you can watch that. I won't go into that and let you see it. You get to see where a map of the cruise is right along here if you really want to know exactly where you're going. And you can check out which Viking longship you'd like to be on. It's all very romantic, I think. So, and also, your room where you stay, if you're wanting a view, if you're not wanting a view, if you want a balcony, that will all really kind of depend also on your price. So I just encourage you to come over here, check out their website. I will put it at the bottom of the post so you can see that. Like them on Facebook, subscribe to some emails so you can have that update. And if you are looking for a different idea for a honeymoon, if you are looking to not sit in a resort, to not be sitting on a beach getting a suntan, or getting a sunburn, if that is not you, if that is not what you and your fiance desire to do and spend your honeymoon together doing, then I would suggest coming over here and having a little look about. All right, thank you very much, and this is Brandy. Bye now.